Hello and good day to you, my esteemed viewers. Once again, I bring you good tidings from this side of Nigeria. You are all welcome to a new episode of This is Nigeria, and I remain your humble one and only Mr. Nigeria. Okay? Now in today's episode, I bring you a very interesting and wonderful topic which relates and affects our collective existence as citizens in this country, Nigeria. And this is no other topic than the ordinary thief versus the political thief. Isn't that wonderful? The ordinary thief versus the political thief. So this is what we shall be discussing today. Now, before we delve further, who is the ordinary thief and who is the political thief? Now, the ordinary thief is that individual who robs you or steals your money, your smartphone, your gold chain, your accessories, your car, or any other thing. While the political thief is that other individual in the society who not only steals your career, your education, your health, your business, but also steals your future. Yes, this is the political thief. Now, the comical part of the whole thing is that the ordinary thief chooses whom to rob. He chooses who he steals from. While on the other hand, we as citizens of the country chooses, or rather invites, the political thief to come and rob us. Isn't that funny? What amuses me the most is the fact that the police will chase after the ordinary thief, will nab the ordinary thief, and zoom and tell them. But on the other hand, the police will instead look after and protect the political thief. Even though the political thief does more damage than the ordinary thief, he or she is more celebrated in society. That is the travesty and the irony of our current society, Nigeria. And yet still, we blindly say that we are not blind. Now, the irresponsible part of the whole saga is that we insult, we ridicule, and we fight the ordinary thief. In most cases, we render jungle justice on the ordinary thief. Whereas, on the other hand, we protect the interest of the political thief. What a nation. A country where a public criminal is celebrated, while a small criminal, the ordinary criminal, is jailed or killed. This is the classical replica of the Nigerian state. Now, the ordinary thief in this narrative is that lazy individual in the society who craves for the good things of life but cannot work his way to achieve them. Instead, he waits for others to work hard, hustle to meet ends meet, and then he zooms off to rob them. Because he is lazy, his thoughts are only myopic, and so he robs them of less valuable items. He robs them of items that only craves his immediate desires but adds no values whatsoever to his life. On the other hand, the political thief is that individual in the society who has built an image for his or herself, either academically or in the business world, which he uses as a leverage to entice and convince the lazy ones in the society to buy their votes and subsequently their future. Since he has built himself beforehand and enjoys considerable financial freedom, the lazy ones only desires to be like him, and so therefore becomes tools for him exposes us to the fact that the Nigerian society has lost her values and as such does not understand what should be judged as good or bad, what should be judged as right or wrong. This abnormality threatens the core of the nation's existence. And since the system is confused, everybody is confused. Don't tell them I'm saying this. The president seems to be confused. If the president is confused, what will happen to me? The person, the number one citizen who is in charge of our security and our welfare, is confused about how to go about with our security and our welfare. What do you expect from me? Now, although both the ordinary and political thieves cut across every facet and garment of our society, they are mostly the young ones, the youth. That means the youth are mostly affected by this conundrum. Since the youth in a society are mostly poor, hungry, defenseless, uneducated, and unemployed, they tend to do everything to survive. They become a tool to the political thieves. They become an instrument which the political thief uses to attain their ends meet. It hurts to see how youth in other climes rejected bags of rice from some political thieves in their country during festive periods such as Salah or Christmas, when it is believed that they needed it the most, and rather chanting songs that they needed jobs instead and not these material things. Ironically, here in Nigeria, we celebrate the same group of people who stole our future and fight against one another over the bags of rice they use our money to rob. They stole our money to provide for us. These are the same things that were rejected by other youths who are positively minded in other climes. Now the question here is, do we really deserve to be called the giants of Africa? When we, the youth, cannot even define the purpose of our collective existence as pillars of Nigeria's future. When the youth are confused and are rather after material gains than after values. They are after temporal enjoyment, what satisfies them today, and not thinking about the future. So if the future of our present youth is doomed, what happens to the future of the generation yet unborn? We need to go back to the drawing board and declare state of emergency within ourselves so as to redefine our positions as youth, or else our generations unborn will suffer it much to be a sorry state for them. However, when the nation goes back to her drawing board and redefines what she holded, she redefines what her values is, then there might be hope. The system that does not encourage education cannot enjoy from the dividends of education. And the system that prioritizes riches over values will surely suffer the consequences of moral decadence. When values such as morality, hard work, sincerity, patriotism, dedication to duties, love, unity, selflessness and sacrifice, discipline and commitment, resilience and perseverance in the face of insurmountable challenges and difficult times are enshrined in the fabrics of the nation and in the minds of the general citizen, then and only then there might be hope for a better nation. Yes, the masses need to be governed properly by being exposed to the basic social amenities and a conducive environment. It is only when they can think positively. You can't expect someone in the ghetto to think like someone staying in Metama in Abuja. You can't expect someone in the Ajebule to think like someone staying in Victoria Island, Lagos. It is only when the masses are exposed to basic social amenities, good roads, good and potable drinking water, electricity, good and sound education, then you can expect those people to think very, very well. And when the citizenry doesn't think well, then there is problem in the nation. When this is done, the masses will stop looking up to the elected individuals, whom rather I refer to as the political thieves. We want them there to represent us, but they are here to steal from us, who, in the real sense, are the employees of the ordinary citizens for basic amenities. I can't see a reason why I would employ someone to work for me and the person will begin to redefine for me how he works for me. No, it is not possible. But because we as a citizenry don't understand our value, don't understand our worth, then we crave and go gaga when we see them. Don't forget, these persons are employed by you. Your thumb is your authority. You use your thumb to bring them to power, and now they are robbing your collective inheritance. Enough of this. So it is high time that we as youths of this country stop being ordinary thieves and rather fight the political thieves. When we stop robbing less essential commodities in society and begin to value what should be responsible, then we can tell them enough is enough. But until when we begin to know our rights, then these people will continue to suck the nation dry. And by sucking the nation dry, they are sucking your marrows, they are sucking your blood, they are sucking my blood, and the result is the present action. I don't need to remind you, the motor of Gari is 600 naira now. The cup of oil is 200 naira now. What is the minimum wage? And don't forget, there is a plan to even reduce. Let me not say it now so that somebody will have attention. There is a plan to even reduce your wages. And you can imagine. So it is high time that we wake up, stop being ordinary thieves, and then begin to fight these political thieves. And how do we fight them? We can fight them through our tongues. We can fight them by not employing them. We can fight them by recalling them even after we have employed them. We can fight them by ensuring that our votes count. So if you don't have the PVC, if you don't have that tool, that most powerful, democratically recognized tool, then it's high time we need to get prepared. Once again, I remain your humble Mr. Nigeria. And I assure you that our platform, our channel, will always engage you in constructive criticisms, which is intended to make us better as youths and collectively as citizens of the country, and to make us fight this demon. The cancer of our time in Nigeria today is bad leadership and lack of values. And when we are together, I can assure you that we will fight it to the core, and we shall be victorious at the end. I hope you enjoyed this very brief episode. Continue to gossip about my channel to your friends and relatives, to even your political leaders, the political thieves. Yes, they need to hear about this so that they know that the youths have awoken from her slumber and the youths are beginning to demand what is right. Enough is enough. We can't keep being kings and being treated as slaves. No. We refuse to be slaves. We are kings. So I decree that political thief that is there will repent, because time is running out from the field. Yes, enough is enough. So once again, do not forget to like my videos, comment, tell us what you want us to discuss, tell us how we should discuss it, tell us how we can come together and dialogue and make this nation better. This is our only asset. This is the only thing we have. This is what we can leave for our generations unborn. So we shouldn't allow some selected few deny us of this privilege. Once again, you know I love you. If your question is always, do you love me? You, as usual, answer that yourself. I hope to see you again very soon. For now, say bye.